I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Padres vs. Royals. My team pick is Kansas City to win. The Royals took 2 of 3 games in San Diego when these two teams met last season. Kansas City has been fairly dominant at home this season, their 21-8 record at Kauffman the best road mark in the game. On the flip side, San Diego has won just 12 of their 29 games away from home this season. While Marsh hasn't been particularly sharp for the Royals of late, he has been smooth at home, going 2-0 with a 2.61 ERA in 4 starts there this year. He has also not allowed any home runs in 20.2 innings in KC this year. On the flip side, his counterpart Musgrove has not enjoyed life on the road, with a 1-1 record and 6.94 ERA in 3 starts away from home this year. Take the Royals with a little added value on the money line here. My total pick is over 8.5 runs. When they met last season, the two teams averaged 6.7 runs per game, with the under going 1-2. This season, the over had hit 54 times between the two teams as both offenses have picked up the pace this season compared to last. Especially the Royals, who are averaging 5.22 runs at home this year, 1.31 more than they have on the road. While the Padres have struggled to win on the road, they haven't struggled to score, plating 139 runs and hitting .288 in 27 road games this year. They have averaged 1.36 more runs on the road this season than at home. Take the over. Nationals vs. Guardians. My team pick is Cleveland moneyline. Washington's Parker has pitched well in his last 2 starts, but the Guardians' Lively has been a win magnet in his last 5 starts. Cleveland has won 4 of Lively's last 5 starts on the season. He has done an excellent job of getting deep into the game to allow the Guardians to line up their bullpen to shut down the opposition. The Guardians' bullpen has been dominant this season, led by arguably baseball's best closer Emmanuel Clase. Washington doesn't have nearly the depth in their bullpen as the Guardians, and that will be the difference in this game. Both teams are hitting under .240, but the Guardians have far more pop with over 60 home runs compared to the Nationals, who have under 50 home runs. That will be the difference in this one. Take the Guardians with the money line. My total pick is under. White Sox vs. Brewers. My team pick is Brewers money line. There's just no chance that I can back the White Sox right now. They've been horrendous, and they're currently the laughingstock of the MLB. On that note, they'll send their best pitcher, Garrett Crochet, to the bump on Saturday, so I'll take Milwaukee on the money line rather than lay 1.5 runs on the run line. Crochet, 3.68 ERA, has struggled on the road this year, where his ERA rises to 5.63. We don't have any head-to-head data between Milwaukee and Crochet, but it is worth noting that the Brewers are 12th in the league in OPS, .712, against LHP this year. Being that they're coming off a 23-hit night and a 12-5 win, I think they'll keep the bats alive against the lowly White Sox. Momentum is a real thing in sports, and I expect the first-place Brewers to issue the Sox their 14th loss in the last 15 games. My total pick is over 7 runs. Sure, baseball is all about the pitching matchups, but how can we have a total of a measly 7.0 runs after a 17-run outburst the night before? If the Brewers can muster up anywhere near the amount of hits they did on Friday, we should cruise over this total. As I mentioned, Crochet does take a step back when he hits the road. Meanwhile, the Brewers' offense boasts the second-best OPS, .795, when playing at home this year. Furthermore, neither of these bullpens are top-tier units. Milwaukee's bullpen is a mediocre 11th in ERA, 3.67, while Chicago comes in at 19th, 4.10. The Brewers have now seen at least 9 runs in their last 4 games, so I'll play the over at this deflated number of just 7.0 runs. Athletics vs. Braves. My team pick is Atlanta minus 1.5 runs. The Braves send their most consistent pitcher to the mound on Saturday in Sale. He has been dominant over his last 3 starts, allowing just 1 run total in those 3 starts through 21 innings pitched. Sale has 6 quality starts in his first 10, and the light-hitting A's should help him make it 7 out of 11. A's righty Brooks has already allowed 3 home runs in his first 3 starts, and that should bode well for the Braves' powerful lineup on Saturday. While Matt Olson is well off the 50 home run pace he was on last year, he should thrive against Brooks. Brooks has just 9 strikeouts in 17.1 innings, so he will pitch to contact on Saturday. Take the Braves with the run line. My total pick is under. Rangers vs. Marlins. My team pick is Rangers minus 1.5 runs. The Rangers followed up their series loss to Minnesota with a 2-game sweep of the Diamondbacks. They are second in the AL West, 3 games behind Seattle, and will try to reduce the distance with a win on Saturday. Texas is averaging 4.45 runs per game. Their .241 batting average is 13th in the league. Their .313 on base percentage is 11th, while their .383 slugging percentage is 15th. Josh Smith leads Texas with a .280 batting average. Corey Seager leads the team with 13 home runs, while Adolis Garcia leads the team with 37 RBI. Texas pitching has been good, with the team giving up 3.96 runs per game. Opponents have a .230 batting average against the Rangers, which is 6th in the league. Their 4.04 ERA is 17th, while their 1.30 WHIP is 19th. In his last start, Lorenzen gave up 3 hits and 1 run in 6 innings, but the team lost to Minnesota 5-3. They will need another solid start from him if they want to get the win. The Marlins have played well in recent games, especially at home where they have won 4 of their last 6 games. They are at the bottom of the NL East standings, 4.5 games behind the reeling Mets, and will try to make up some ground with a win on Saturday. Miami is averaging 3.70 runs per game. Their .235 batting average is 20th in the league. Their .289 on base percentage is 29th, as is their .351 slugging percentage. Jazz Chisholm Jr. leads Miami with a .262 batting average and 29 RBI, while Brian De La Cruz leads the team with 9 home runs. Miami's pitching hasn't been good, with the team giving up 4.47 runs per game. Opponents have a .250 batting average against the Marlins, which is 23rd in the league. Their 4.54 ERA is 27th, while their 1.37 WHIP is 28th. In his last start, Weathers gave up 4 hits and no runs in 6 innings, leading to a 3-1 win over Arizona. They will need a similar effort from him to win this game. The Rangers have won 3 of their last 4 games. They are playing well offensively and scored 16 runs in their last 3 games. Expect them to play well offensively in this game because they have hit the ball well against left-handers, and Weathers has struggled on the mound at home, giving up 10 runs in his last 3 home starts. He hasn't started a game against the Rangers, but he gave up 7 runs in 5.2 innings against them, and with Miami having the 8th worst bullpen in the league, they will have a hard time slowing down the Rangers in this game. The Marlins have lost 3 of their last 5 games. They aren't playing well offensively and scored 10 runs in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because Lorenzen has done a good job on the mound for the Rangers, giving up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 3 runs in his last 2 starts against the Marlins and will keep their offense in check. Go with Texas to cover the run line. My total pick is over.